Hare Krishna, dear devotees. We will continue our study of Sri Brahma Samhita. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दं माधवम्। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Let me share my screen. So in the Brahmaji's prayers, Brahmaji, in past few weeks, we learned about how Brahmaji explained about the different planetary systems or the different lokas, and then the presiding deities, as well as there are some authorized deities, what he mentioned. So in past couple of weeks, I think we learned about Ganesha, how he's holding Lord's lotus feet on his tumuli and always offering his prayers. And last week we discussed about different energies of the Lord, how all these different material elements, they are coming from the Lord. And we also saw that here they are mentioned as 9, that fire, earth, ether, water, air, direction, time, and soul. These are the 9 elements. And then we also referred in the 11th canto, where Lord Krishna describes this to Uddhava, that many sages described in different numbers. Some say that there are 5 elements, 4 elements, or some even 25, 26 elements. They are all correct in their own way because they are referring to something. So here, Brahmaji, when he offers prayers, he is mentioning that there are 9 elements, and the origin is Lord Sri Krishna. From him, they origin. He is the one who maintains them, and at the end of or at the time of annihilation, they again enter into his body. So today we are going to learn about a very great personality again in this one of the great planets in this world, and that is Sun God. So, and again, Lord Brahma is referring all these kind of opulences and devatas in his prayers and saying that they are all subordinate to you, or they are coming from you, and you are the one who is controlling them. And that's how he's referring all of them in relation to Krishna. And then in the end, he's saying, O Govinda, from whom all these are coming, ādi-puruṣaṁ tamaham bhajāmi. So today we will read text 52. yac-cakṣuरेष savitā sakala-grahāṇāṁ rājā samasta-sura-mūrtir aśeṣa-tejāḥ yasyājñayā bhramati sambhṛta-kāla-cakro govindam ādi-puruṣaṁ tamahaṁ bhajāmi. The sun, who is the king of all the planets, full of infinite effulgence, the image of the good soul, is as the eye of this world. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, in pursuance of whose order the sun performs his journey, mounting on the wheel of time. So here Brahmaji is saying, yac-cakṣur. So he is referring to aśeṣa-savitā. Savitā means sun. So he is referring to sun as Chakshu, or eye of the Supreme Lord. And this is also mentioned in several places. If you remember in Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna sees the Vishwarup, then he offers his prayers to the Lord, Ananta Viryam Shashi-Surya Netram. So here, when he's offering prayers that you are the supreme primeval object, and then he's saying that Ananta Madhyantam Ananta Viryam, that you do not have beginning, middle, or end, and your glories and your glories are unlimited. Ananta Viryam, Ananta Bahum, and Shashi Surya Netram. You sun and moon are your eyes. So he also refers there that sun and moon are Lord's eyes, or even Lord Krishna says in the 13th chapter when he's explaining about the Brahman effulgence of his, that he is spread all over, and then he refers to it as that everywhere are his eyes. Sarvata pani padam tat, sarvato kshi shiromukam, sarvato akshi. So his eyes are also everywhere. So that's how he is all pervading in this whole creation or in this whole material universe through his energy. And so even though he does not have any legs, in the previous words it says that even though he does not have any legs or any hands, but sarvata pani padam tat, his hands and legs are everywhere. Sarvato akshi, so his eyes are also everywhere. So nothing happens without God having noticed it. So that's how even Brahmaji's prayers is saying that yac-cakṣur eśa savitā. So this savitā or sun is like an eye of Krishna, eye of Govinda, eye of Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in the purport or in the translation, it is mentioned that it is the eye of this world as well. Because without Krishna seeing, nobody can see anything. We all see through Krishna's eyes. We see whatever Krishna says, and Krishna is seeing through the sun, and we are also seeing only because of the presence of sun. Even though we have a perfect vision, but without the external aid of light, we cannot see anything. We cannot even say our own hand, or we cannot even say anything what the closest to us, because we need external aid of light to see. And any light what we have here on this planet, or for that matter anywhere in the universe, the source of all that light is actually sun. And that's how we always see through sun anything what we see. And that's why it is translated here as the sun is also the eye of this world. And because even one may claim that, oh, there is a electricity here, and the light in the night we can see through the electricity or the light that is created by electric power. But even the electricity, source of electricity what we are getting is also sun. The way the electricity generated, the different ways, every source of electricity generation is basically because of sun. Be it hydroelectric energy, or solar energy is direct, or wind energy, everything is happening only because of energy of sun. So that's how he's mentioning here yac-cakṣur eśa savitā. And then he mentions as sakala-grahāṇāṁ rājā. He is the king of all the planets, because all the planets are actually getting energy from him, and he is the source of all energy for all the planets. All the luminaries are getting energy from sun. So just like our moon is reflecting energy or the light of sun, so all the luminaries in this planet are actually reflecting the light of the sun. They are not self-effulgent, but they are reflecting the energy of the sun. So that's why it is called as the king of all the planets in this universe. And samasta-sura-mūrtir. So he is the image, murti, of all the sura or devata or good souls, Sura and Asura. The living entities in this world are categorized into Sura and Asura. Sura means all the good souls or the souls which are devoted to Krishna, or basically following the authority of Krishna, and then the others, Asura, are do not follow the authority of Krishna. They do not accept Krishna as God. So that's why Sura are considered as Devata. So Vishnu Bhakta Bhavet Deva Asurastad Viparyatah, it's said. So samasta-sura-mūrtir. So he is also the image of all the good souls because he is completely pure. In that sense, just like Krishna is completely pure, nothing can Krishna, whatever Krishna does cannot, Krishna doesn't have to accept any sin. He doesn't do any sin. So in the same manner, sun in this material world cannot be contaminated or cannot be covered by darkness at any point of time. So Krishna, wherever sun goes, he actually eradicates all the darkness. And that's why there is very beautiful verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita that is referred. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakar Jaha Krishna Taha Nahi Mayar Adhikar. Krishna is compared to a sun and Maya is compared to Andakar or darkness. And wherever there is sun, there is no darkness. In the same manner, wherever there is Krishna, there cannot be Maya. Because no cloud or nothing can cover sun. And also nothing can uh, imp, kind of, what do you call, contaminate sun. Because anything that comes in contact with sun gets purified. Sunlight can go in any filthiest place on this planet and the sun does not get contaminated. Rather, that place which comes in contact with sun through sunlight, that gets purified. It is purified and all the contamination that is from that is eliminated. And that's why it is referred here as samasta-sura-mūrtir. It is the image of the pure souls, image of the good souls. And aśeṣa-tejāḥ, it has unlimited effulgence. Aśeṣa, something that will never end. So his effulgence is infinite. Even in this, from material perspective, when we think of sun, it has been shining for millions and billions of years. We don't even know. Scientists can try to calculate based on some mathematical calculations, but it has not lost any of its energy so far. So it is its teja or its effulgence is aśeṣa. It is infinite. It is continuously giving heat to the whole universe. But that same sun is actually getting that energy from Krishna himself. As Krishna says in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Yadāditya-gatam tejo jagad bhāsayate khilam yac-chandramasya yasyājño tat tejo vidhi māmakam. Yad aditya-gatav tejo. Aditya means sun, that the effulgence, teja, that is coming from sun. And that teja is jagat bhāsayate akhilam. It is giving the energy and effulgence to the whole creation, whole jagat. In the same manner, the teja of Shashi and Chandramasi yasyājño, Chandra and Agni, is also, Krishna says, coming from me. So just like all the luminaries are reflecting the energy or the light of sun in this universe, sun actually is getting all this teja or energy or the effulgence from Krishna. So Krishna says that it is actually me. That is my effulgence that sun is illuminating. And then yasyājñayā bhramati sambhṛta-kāla-cakro. So that sun is also not stationary, rather it has its own orbit and it is continuously rotating around Mount Sumeru. And we read that in the 5th canto, I think 21st chapter or so, in the Vedic cosmology that is explained in the 5th canto, that the sun is also not stationary, it is rotating around this Sumeru. And depending on the where it is traveling. Sometimes it said that it travels in the north, and sometimes it travels in the south, and it is continuously going up and down. And then in 1 year, it completes the cycle of up and down completely. So the when it is traveling in the north, we say that as Uttarayan, that starts on the Makar Sankranti, where it is in the Makara Rashi or Capricorn. And then when it is down, it is in the Dakshinayan. And then the seasons also change according to the travel. So that's how the whole Kala Chakra, depending on the travel of the sun as it is rotating around this Meru, the Kala Chakra, the time is also calculated accordingly. This Kala Chakra or the time is working on everyone. And that is taking away life from us. As the sun rises in the east and it travels to the west, and as the sun sets, we lose 1 day of our life every day. So every day as sun rises and sun sets, a day of our life is taken away. That's how this whole Kal Chakra is working. And that's and I think there is in a Bhagavatam, third canto, second canto, there is very beautiful verse that excuse me, Shukdev Maharaj mentions that just by the traversing of sun, every sunrise and sunrise, Ayur Harati Vai Pumsam, the life of all the human beings is taken away slowly but steadily, day by day. Ayur Harati Vai Pumsam, Udyan Astam Chayannaso. Udayan means sunrise, Astam means sunset. So every sunrise and sunset, Ayur Harati, our life is taken away. But tasyarte yat kshanonita, but this is not true for the devotees. Uttama shloka vartaya, who are, but there is an exception for this, because they are utilizing the devotees of Uttama Shloka. Krishna is also referred as Uttama Shloka because he is praised by very beautiful shlokas, very beautiful prayers in all the Vedic literature by many devotees. And that's why he is referred also as Uttama Shloka. So one who is always discussing Uttama Shloka Varta about Krishna, the devotees, for them, because they are utilizing their time, for them, they are not losing any time because they are utilizing it. So it says, both by rising and setting, the sun decreases the duration of life of everyone, all the people, Pumsam, except one who utilizes the time by discussing the topics of the all good personality of Godhead, who is praised by very beautiful prayers, Uttama Shloka. So that sun, so but is he traveling or rotating on his own accord? No, here Brahmaji says, yasyājñayā, by Agnya of whose? Govindam. So that sun is also traveling and shining, and because of his traveling in its own orbit, this Kala Chakra is working. That sun is working under control of Agnya or direction of Lord Sri Krishna. To that Govinda, Brahmaji says, Govindam ādi-puruṣaṁ tamaham bhajāmi. To that Govinda, under whose control this sun is orbiting around that, and the days and nights and everything happening in the years, days, years, seasons, and everything is happening. To that Govinda, ādi-puruṣaṁ, O primeval Lord, I offer my obeisances. And that sun and all the luminaries or all the devatas are not working independently. As Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita also, Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam, that this prakriti or material nature or everything that is working in this material nature is working under my direction. Mayadhyakshena. Or even in the Srimad Bhagavatam, when he comes in the form of Kapil Dev, and when he is describing about devotional service and how he is the controller of everything. Then Kapil Dev mentions to Mother Devahuti that mad bhayad vati vatoyam suryastapati mad bhayad vahati andra varshati indra dahati agnir mrityuscharati mad bhayad. That because of fear of mine, this air is moving, the wind is blowing, and suryastapati mad bhayad, the sun that is shining or giving heat, tapati, it is also mad bhayad because of fear of me. And then varshati indra. Indra gives rain, but not on his own accord. It is also because he has been given that administrative position, and he is also doing this because of fear of Krishna or under the direction of Krishna. Dahati Agni. Agni gives fire or the heat energy. And Mrityuscharati. Even the Mrityu, Yamadeva, it's going away and taking lives of people. Everyone is working under control of Krishna or control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is because of my supremacy that the wind blows. Out of fear of me, the sun shines. Out of fear of me, the Lord of the clouds, Indra, sends forth showers. And out of fear of me, the fire burns. And out of fear of me, the death god, death goes about taking its toll out of fear of me. So everyone is working under the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is Govinda, that is Krishna. And that's why Brahmaji is glorifying him in his prayer that govindam ādi-puruṣaṁ tamaham bhajāmi. Let's read the purport here. Let me go to the purport. In the purport, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes, certain professors of Vedic religion worship the sun as Brahman. So certain Vedic cultures, they think sun as the Brahman. It is the effulgence and energy. Because of sun, everything is working. The sun is one of the hierarchy of the five gods. So in the Vedic culture, there are panchopasana, the five different deities are recommended to be worshipped. Vishnu, Shiva, sun gods, Surya, Ganesha, and Durga, Durga or Lakshmi Devi. So all these five deities are recommended to be worshipped. So sun is one of them, the five demigods or the five gods that are to be worshipped. Some people target in heat the the source of this world and therefore designate the sun as the only location of heat, as the root cause of this world. So what he's saying that some people, they think that sun is the only source of energy. So sun is also the root cause of this world. Sun is the source of everything. So from sun, everything has come. This world has also come from sun. Notwithstanding all that may be said to the contrary, the sun is, after all, only the presiding deity of the sphere of the sum total of all mundane heat, and hence a god exercising delegated authority. But he's mentioning further that sun is only the presiding deity of sun planet, which is the source of all the heat energy in this material world, and it is nothing but a delegated authority of Krishna. So Krishna has delegated that authority of giving heat and energy to this material universe to sun god. And the sun performs his specific functions of service certainly by the command of Govinda. So sun is not giving this energy on his own accord or is working independently, but he's doing this particular function as a service to Krishna or as a service to Govinda. So I think I'll stop here and then we still have 4 minutes. So we'll take some reflections and questions. So thank you very much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna.
Thanks, Prabhuji. Today class, and it's telling about all the importance of the demigods and what is the five importance element, sun. I mean, to pray demigods and everything, and what is the importance of the sun rotating. That all the things you mentioned here.
Thank you, Mataji.
So, Prabhuji, sun is rotate. I mean, in cosmology, you're telling about the sun rotations, or what else here in the previous purport also it's just telling about the sun. What Prabhuji that is?
Mhm. So, in the Vedic cosmology, as we read from the fifth canto, 21st chapter, it is said that in the universe, in the middle, there is Sumeru mountain, and sun is just like if you see the oil making machine. In the middle, there is a machine in which you put the what do you call the grains from which you want to extract oil, and then there is a bull on the side that is tied to a by connecting rod to that oil making machine, and then the bull is continuously going around that machine, and by his movement of the bull, that the grains are getting crushed and then oil is extracted from the compressing of that grains. In the same manner, it is said that in the middle there is Sumeru mountain, and it's the sun has its own chariot with one wheel, and that chariot is connected to that Sumeru mountain through the rope of a wind. And that chariot of sun is going around the Sumeru continuously. And it has 7 horses, all the 7 chandas, including Gayatri, Anushtup, Trishtup, etc. And then its charioteer is called Aruna. So Aruna is, even though the charioteer is in front, he is always watching sun. And then there are 60,000 Valkyrias there. The rishis are also in the chariot. The chariot is huge, it's miles long. They are always offering prayers to the sun god. And then there are Gandharvas singing and Apsaras and all this different living entities. They are always glorifying sun. And then the wheel of the chariot has 12, what do you call, spokes, which are like 12 months. And then the whole 12 months make samvatsara. And then there in the middle there are six, they are connected to the six spokes. Those are 6 seasons. So all this, and that is the Kala-cakro. So as the sun travels around that Sumeru, the time is also being calculated. So this all description is there. So sun, as the modern science says, as sun is stationary and all these planets are rotating around sun, that is not accepted by the Vedic cosmology. It is said that sun is also sun has its own orbit and rotating around the Sumeru.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
And I think we had Pavaneshwar Prabhu give class on the whole Vedic cosmology. He had described so much beautiful details of all these Vedic cosmologies. So maybe I think we can have that link and we can watch that link and see those few classes.
Can you keep in that link in the group, Prabhuji, so we can see?
Sudevi Mataji, Sudevi Sakamacha, do you have that link? I don't have it handy, but I know you may have it.
The cosmology links which even Prabhuji had compiled and forwarded in the group that time, Mataji.
Sometime, yeah.
So we will have to search in the
We'll have to.
medias and links, right? In the
Yeah,
WhatsApp group.
that was in the recording session. If anybody has that, then only we can see that one.
No,
No,
the
those are
link, I
YouTube
think.
links, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay. I will try to see Mataji.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mataji. So if there are no more comments, thank you very much for giving me this service, and thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa
Hare
sindhu.
Krishna Prabhuji. Vancha kalpatarubhya kripa sindhubheva च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you.